It's almost cliche to say that we focus on our clients, but we really do. I tell clients every day that we take what we do very seriously. One thing that we do for every case is that we focus on the end of the case at the very beginning. And what I mean when I say that is we focus on how the client feels about us or is going to feel about us when their case is over, when they hit the door, when their case is done and they move on. Because we know if we do everything that we possibly can to satisfy our clients and to do the best we can for them with their case, we know that when they leave, if anything ever happens to them again where they need our services, if any accident happens to friends or loved ones or acquaintances, there's a very good likelihood that they will refer them back to us. And that is the most important form of marketing and advertising that we can possibly have. I was born in Jacksonville, but as a baby moved with my family to Tennessee. I grew up on Signal Mountain, Tennessee, which is right outside of Chattanooga. And to this day, I still love the mountains. It was just an incredibly idyllic childhood. In 1975, my family moved to Florida and have been here really ever since. One big day in my life was May 22nd, 1976, because that's the day that my wife and I went on our first date, which is to the prom at high school. And I was so impressed because I was only a 9th grader and she was an 11th grader, so that was a big deal. But the interesting thing about that is that we dated for 9 years and then got married in 1985, and we've been happily married for almost 28 years now. I graduated in 1979 from Buchholz High School here in Gainesville, went to the University of Florida on a football scholarship and was there from 79 to 1983. I practiced a lot, didn't play that much, but still had a good time. I graduated with high honors with a business management degree. I worked for about 6 years with my father in a family-owned oil business and then went back to law school in 1989. Graduated in 1992. Interesting thing about law school is our daughter was born in my first semester of law school. Not sure I would plan it that way again, but it worked out. Our son Will was born in my last semester of law school. Graduated with honors in 1992 and have practiced in private practice ever since. From the very outset of every case, we're thinking about the end of the case. And it amazes me how many attorneys don't do very simple things as far as their client relations. Things like returning phone calls, things like taking a very proactive approach with their clients and keeping them informed of what's going on with their cases. We think that's just part of the job, and we take that very, very seriously. Another thing we do is we don't let any case sit. We go ahead and move the case through the system as quickly as possible because we know that personal injury cases generally do not age well. Meaning if nothing's happening, if there is no treatment, if there's nothing going on with that case, it's not getting better. The case is not improving with time. And so what we do is we try to expeditiously move that case through the treating phase into the negotiation phase with the insurance company. If we're not able to settle the case, to get it into litigation as quickly as possible. So the bottom line is we just take a proactive approach with our clients. We want to answer any questions that they've got and keep them posted throughout and keep them involved in the process. The only other thing that we do is I always tell my clients, focus on yourself. You take care of yourself. You get the treatment that you need to feel better. Everything else, we got it covered. And we really mean that. When we say that, we really mean it. We take care of everything else. You don't have any questions or concerns when you're going through the injury case that you have. I'm Bill Allen. I want to thank you very much for coming and visiting our website and learning more about our firm and what we do. I encourage you to look through the website and particularly look at the videos to learn more about who I am and how we practice at Allen Law Firm.